Hi, today I'm going to be critiquing structuralyoga.com, and this is the first time I've taken a look at this site, so you'll get an idea of what it feels like for somebody who's first time visiting the site, how they feel about it. When I first get to the homepage here, first thing I notice is the very nice colors. I like the colors, and that does play an important role in how people feel about your site, so good job with that. But let's take a look at what the search engines are thinking. The search engines always start at the top of your site, and they take a look at this is known as the title bar area. And the title bar area is a great place to put some keywords. Right now you just have welcome to structural yoga. Yoga would be the only keyword that people would probably type in, because I'm guessing structural yoga is more of like a brand that you're trying to promote. So if I was going to do this, I would put I wouldn't be focusing so much on the name structural yoga in the title bar. I want to throw some keywords in there, and you have some down here in the header: Ayurveda, yoga therapy, therapeutic, and structural yoga. There's a couple more keywords in there, so maybe you could throw those up in here. You can put more than one keyword. You can separate them with commas or dashes or a vertical line up and down. But definitely put some keywords in there, because the search engines read from the top down, and this is the first thing they're going to see. And if there's no keywords in there, they might skip over it, thinking that it's not related to what the person who was searching wanted to see. After that, I do look at the header here, and the header, it's simple, it's nice. It would really help if there was a picture of you. We are always trying to build relationships with our customers, and it's always easier to build a relationship with a smiling face. So this is good. It fits the topic, but yeah, there's no picture of you. There's no picture of anything. There's nothing really to build any relationship with the people visiting. So it's not doing anything for you, unfortunately. The next thing I look at the menus, and I look at the links to the menus, and I see you have home, about, individual yoga therapy sessions, and resources. Okay, not terrible. That's great. Nice and clean. Just a couple pages. If you can, please try to put keywords in these clickable links. Now, you did with individual yoga therapy sessions. That's great. I wouldn't even change that. I like that you put resources. A lot of people will sometimes use the word links instead. Resources is a little bit better, but I'm sure you could think of, what kind of resources are these? Are these like yoga resources? Are these more of like a healthy way of life resources? Maybe just general helpful resources. But if you can try to throw a keyword in there as well, that's good. And about as well too, if you're trying to, and if you're trying to brand structural yoga, you could do about structural yoga here, and try to get that into people's faces. All right, now below that, I noticed that the homepage basically takes you to blog posts, and that's fine. Nothing wrong with that. Again, it's always nice if you have some pictures in the blog post. I see you do have one here. Good job. See, when I hold my mouse over the picture, the actual a little box pops up with the text. I think I'm going to butcher this word, but Patanjali. Not too many people will be searching for Patanjali. Maybe a couple that are in the know, but we're trying to get other people that might not know all of the terms. So if you can actually go in and change what this extra text box says, and it's always a good place to put keywords in there as well. I also noticed that it's clickable. So what happens if I click it? Let's see. Okay, now it takes me to a picture, a little bit more larger picture, so it's easy to see. An ancient Indian sage who wrote the Yoga Sutras, 200 BCE. Okay, cool. Anytime there's a picture that's clickable, I like to have it go somewhere. This one goes somewhere at least. It doesn't go into too much, and that's kind of about it. But if you are going to have it clickable, you might want to take advantage of it and have it go to a page. It can be another one of these. It could be the about page, individual yoga therapy session, something like that, instead of just a separate, just basic page with this little text. You can have this little text here, but if you add it to or have it go to another important page, it's going to do more for you. So you might want to consider that. Now, I also like to look at titles. The titles of blog posts are searchable because these are clickable, they're searchable, and I'm going to get a little nerdy here, and I'm going to take a look at the source really quick. And I'm looking for one in particular thing. Let's see what we have here. Okay. I'm looking at something called H1 tags. They're right here. I don't know if you can see it says H1 here and H1 here. Anything that's in between these H1 tags is important to the search engines. The search engines give it more value. So if you can also throw keywords in there, that always helps. And it looks like you have welcome to structural yoga. Again, I understand that, yeah, you're trying to brand yourself, but the way that it usually works better is if you use keywords that you know people are going to type, and that gets the people to your site. Once they get to your site, then yes, you can kind of push the structural yoga. So I would probably move this, and I would put something in here that has more keywords that people might possibly search. I'm going to take a look and see what the other H1 tags are. Okay, logos, links, and stuff like that. Okay, good. Yeah, you might want to change the welcome to structural yoga. It's this right here. You can even go as simple as, see this underneath here, the Ayurveda yoga therapy, that's known as a subtitle. You could even go just as easy as switching those to have this be the main title, and then welcome to structural yoga will be a subtitle. So then all the words are still there, but you're also using the keywords as more powerfully. And the same goes for blog post titles. Our healthcare system, not bad. You might want to change that to U.S. healthcare system. You know, you can kind of use the news, which is great. If you can find news articles that are relevant, people are searching for those terms, and if you can make a blog post out of it, even better. Our healthcare system, it's okay. U.S. healthcare system could be better. Healthcare system and yoga, healthcare system and therapy. You know, see what I'm trying to do? I'm trying to throw in some more keywords, and you would know your keywords better than I will. So don't just use my suggestions word for word. Come up with your own keywords, and I see you have some down here. Alternative health, Ayurveda, structural yoga, yoga therapy. Tags. Tags are searchable. You did a really good job. These are keywords. These are clickable. Search engines like it. Good job with the tags. Try to throw a couple, even just one, in the title if you can. Okay, don't kill yourself, but try it. Also, categories. I see you have uncategorized. You should change your categories to contain keywords as well. These are searchable. Uncategorized, excuse me, does nothing for you. So go in and change your categories, and you can always go back and change these posts to a specific category. Okay. Now, in your posts, if let's say again I'm a visitor and I wanted to read this post, so I went to your homepage, I clicked on this, I read these 2 paragraphs, and then what? Nothing. I have a choice. Now I can fumble around, or I can go to one of these, or I can leave. You really want to try to put some sort of clickable link in the body of your post and pages, but for right now in post. Even at the end of these 2 paragraphs, if you just want to put one simple sentence, get information on individual yoga therapy sessions, make that clickable, and it goes right to this page. You see what I'm doing? I'm doing a couple things. I'm going to make it very easy for the person when they finish reading your post you can kind of suggest where they go, send them on their way. They can easily go to another page of your website. You want to keep them doing that. You can't do that if you don't have any clickable links in the body area. All they can do is go back, leave, or fumble around one of these other options. Make it very easy for them. Also, if you have a clickable link in the body area, try to put keywords in that too, because again, clickable links, the search engines pay attention to those. So it's another place for a double whammy. You can get a search engine power by putting a clickable link with some keywords in it, and you also keep people on your site going to other pages and hopefully showing these other people that you are an expert. With a clickable link, so they can go to other pages. If they believe you're an expert, they're going to buy from you. But good job with the tags. Pretty good job with the title. Just keep in mind that you want to throw some keywords in there. Another thing that I noticed on this page right here, you don't have any option to share on any of the social media sites, such as Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, Google Plus, all of those, any of those. It's a very simple plugin, WordPress plugin that you can install, and it'll let people be able to share individual pages. Let's see if you have it on your homepage. I don't see you having the sharing options on your homepage either, so that's something that you might want to consider. Also, homepage, like I said, pictures go 1,000, speak 1,000 words, and they do really well for you and your business and personalizing yourself. And I know that there's a picture on the About Me page, but the homepage is really important. This is the first page that a lot of people are going to come to, so it's almost like the cover of a book. Another thing that does hurt you is if you're going to show your blog, you might want to make sure that your blog is updated. It looks like this is over about 2 years old now since the last blog post, which does kind of hurt you. It ages your site. These dates down here, it makes people think that you haven't updated it in 2 years, so why are they going to bother? So please, if you're going to show your blog, make sure that you blog once a week at least, keep things current. It's really not too hard. And I also pay attention to the copyright date down at the bottom, and that is up to date. So good job. Great with that. Keep that up to date. But again, these blog posts are kind of hurting you. So add some more. And here's a clickable link that you put on the inside. That's good. I do know that it's going to away from your site. So that's not the best, but at least you do have some navigation within some of these posts. Let's go to the About page. Okay, good job. I like the picture. It's a great job that you have a picture in here. But again, when we click the picture, it just goes to a larger picture. So you could kind of use this to your advantage and send them somewhere else other than just a zoomed in picture. Okay. Good intro. I like that. It's really interesting. One thing that you really should consider, this is a Colin tip. He's very good at copywriting, and he's rammed this into my head that you should write in the first person tense, such as I, me, we. We're going for the building relationships and getting personal with your potential customers or current customers as well. And it sounds stuffy and it sounds like a corporate entity when you speak in third person. Now, these blog posts here, that's okay. That's fine. But when we get to like home pages and About Me pages, and you have this nice picture here, so you're kind of introducing yourself, but then it goes into this third person and it's talking about, Catherine does this. It's just so much. It works so much better if you can do it in first person. Say, hi, my name's Catherine. I currently hold 7 hours. So you can do it pretty easily, and it does nothing but help you. Okay. And again, if you could throw in a clickable link to another page, a product, something, that hurts. That does nothing but helps. It helps your website. Okay, let's take a look at individual yoga therapy sessions. Okay, good. Again, if you can do it in first person, if you can throw a picture in there, a YouTube video does wonders. The days of having websites with just text are getting few and far between. And people are, first off, it has a little bit of an old stigma to it, and people are just not into that anymore. At least the thing is, people are getting more used to these other sites with more pictures, more video, more than just text. So when they come to one, it's kind of a different for them now, so they don't really stay. So pictures and video can do a ton for you. Prices are fine. I have no problem, which talks about pricing. Nothing really wrong with that. Okay, resources. I noticed that you do have a couple links here. Again, pictures work. Links are fine. You could, instead of making the website, the actual spelling the website out and then making it a clickable link, and again, this is another place that you could put some keywords, so might want to consider that. But good job with that. Now, let's take a look at the homepage again, and let's take a look at a couple other things that you should really consider. Oh, I just want to reiterate again, when I went to every page, I did take a look at your title bars again. This one was just Welcome to Structural Yoga About. Again, you can fill these up with keywords, and each page can have different keywords in the title bar. So that's, every page you make, as long as you put keywords in here, that's really helping you out. This one's a little bit better. Again, it says welcome to structural yoga. See, that whole sentence just really isn't doing anything, but individual yoga therapy sessions is. But you can expand on that. Again, separate them with commas, separate them with a dash. You can do like 2 or 3 phrases that contain keywords. So go for it, fill it up. Resources too. This is all just kind of like the basic default, which is okay, but it's not giving you any search engine power. So change those. Now, on the right-hand side, this is a really important area, and you're not really utilizing it. Archives, that's fine. That's okay. But what you really want to try to do when you start getting traffic to your site, you want to try to capture people's emails. And you might have already heard this, you might not have, but you want to capture people's emails because now they're on an email list that you can promote your products, give them more free things, kind of grease the wheels. You can do a lot with an email list. And these people will be potential customers in the future, or repeat customers. Okay, so that's where a lot of the money is in your email list. You don't have the option to even capture people's emails. Okay, we usually use an opt-in form. That's OPT, opt-in, and special email programs allow you to do this. There's a fairly cheap one. If you don't have one yet, and you're thinking about it, feel free to email us and ask us. But there's a fairly cheap one that I use that's about $19 a month, and it captures the emails and it does all that stuff for you. And you can also send out emails with this program. There's free ones out there as well. So if you have any questions about that, we can kind of help you out. Feel free to email us or give us a call. But you really should put an opt-in form right here in the upper right-hand corner. And this is to get people to sign up. Again, pictures are really a good job. If you have a book, if you have other pictures, even a YouTube video could fit on the right-hand side. Let's fill this up with some nice-looking stuff. And then the blog roll is mostly a WordPress thing, and it doesn't really help you out at all, and actually it just gets people to click away from your site. So I would turn this blog roll off, and that's I believe that's under your widgets if you're in WordPress, which I'm guessing you are. And so yeah, this is not doing anything for you. It's kind of a distraction. So I would get rid of that. But okay, so other than that, I don't really have any other suggestions. You do have, you got a lot of stuff, but it's not a lot of work. Do it piece by piece. Send this video to your web person if you have a web person. Watch it multiple times if you're gonna be doing it. But really, your site is well on its way. But you just got to build onto it now. You got to just add more, pieces to the puzzle. So, good job. Great start. I hope this is helpful. If you have any questions, you can email me, Mark, at topinternetconsulting.com. That's MARC at topinternetconsulting.com. Or you can email Colin at videopower@live.com. Okay? So thank you very much. Hopefully this is helpful, and have a good day.